Welcome, Gemini, to a Justice for Your Gemini reading, where we discuss however the energies that I read for Sekhmet wants to discuss the topic at hand. Bear in mind that in her doing so, the delivery of the message, you, the listener, may feel merciful or merciless of the approach of listening, feeling or resonating. All right. Bear in mind that you have tapped into a collective reading. This is not a one-to-one message, so definitely use your discernment to the best of your ability, taking all the bits and pieces that resonate with you. Leave behind with the reading anything that may not have. Whatever brings you here, Gemini, there may be something here for you, whether or not you are keen with the label of Gemini or not. In regards to myself, I am 7th, aka Master 7th. I read these energies for you. Should you want to know who or what I am, there is a description box below that will give you some information. For a bit of clarity, I am a master healer that provides remote wellness alignments and tarot intuitive insights such as this. You'll also find different various links within the description box to help you travel between two of the sister channels that I run. This is one of them. And all that jazz. In regards to the reading, bear in mind that feminine and masculine energies are non-gender specific. However, femininity encapsulates feminine and masculine energies. Masculinity encapsulates feminine and masculine energies as well. Alright, Gemini. Let's get to your reading. Justice for Gemini. Judgment. This is silent processing. This is not loud. The trumpet may be loud, but there is no sound coming out of this one. This is completely shut down, shut out. This could mean emotionally, some of you are really wanting to some of you need, not want. There's no want in this. There's a need. There's a need of intervention. Some of y'all are addicted to some heavy drugs and are calling in the wrong type of energy for yourself. Someone's doing some self-harm. Or thinking about it. I know that traditional means may not have been something that was for them if they tried it. So I'll definitely reach out in the description box below and see if I answer to any of the steps of self-help for you. Because if I am there and I am needed, I will be there already. So find out if that's the truth. That's all I will say about that. Alright, so, continuing onward. No. Just no. Like, no. That was a wad. You have to tell the story one single stream of consciousness at a time. Gemini. Take a deep breath. Some of you have been recently put yourself in a footstone of some sort of healing journey, all right? At least to the point where people around you are like, "Oh, I'm healing too. You should come over to this workshop. Oh, I'm healing too. You should come over to this workshop. Oh, I'm healing too. You should come over to this workshop." And you're going to all these workshops and whatever, these meetups or whatever, and it just doesn't feel good to sing the Hail Marys. I'm just seeing them like Nothing good come out of this fucking picture right now. Nothing. Nothing. I will have to say, feel free to direct yourself to my sister channel, because I think you may need to hear some of the energy spoken from her behalf. I feel like you need emotional redemption. Alright, Knight of Wands. Pay heed, this reading may trigger you. Especially if you're in a mood of emotional redemption, this reading may trigger you. I'm just going to tell you that now. Alright, Knight of Wands. You're being forced through the narratives of other people to understand that you are no longer allowed to take the resources of their accolades as a sign of good faith. These are individuals that are highly trained to be able to take their own resources however they want and amplify their desires by anointing themselves to look a certain way, but the inner them, they're on some different type of motive here. And this person knows it. This person is intellectually powerful and characteristically well defined of who and what they are, and have no shame in turning their back on people. And they're not done turning their back on you yet. They feel a sense of needing you, requiring your more or less essence, okay, in order to continue forth and move on. And however long they'll need you is however long they won't turn their back towards you. They won't do it. They'll tell you a good fucking tale as to why being around them is healing for you. But it's another form of gaslighting. This is a spiritual, narcissistic, empathic relationship. You're on the lesser end of the receiving here, Page of Cups for you. And you know there's something off, but you don't want to accept that even in a spiritual need of being in a social circle where someone says, come in this workshop, we're open space and we're free to be honest and open and vulnerable with one another, that there you can also find trauma. You don't want to believe it, but fuck me. Please be mindful and please be very aware that people can stand on fucking oath, have their hand on the so-called Bible and be told, tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you whomever, and they say like, I do, and then boom, they say whatever they want, and then there's all this evidence, whether it's evidentiary, physical, or fucking like circumstantial evidence, is pointing at the fact that however they're standing there and telling the truth as they put their left hand on top of the Bible and blah 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 was a lie. So people can lie right in front of your face by saying all the truthful words. 7:57 as I said that. Alright, anyway. Spiritual, narcissistic, empath relationship. Fuck off. Alright, we have 3 of Wands, the Chariot, and the Page of Swords. Alright? You're answering to something, and they're answering to something. Both of you have the same level of attraction because there's the same level of maturity to be attracted to the energies that you have and how powerful, however powerful you are. There's a equal reciprocity that is eye for eye for this, so that's why, because it's eye for eye, there's something to be felt within this. Why not? I mean, that's like almost like a duh. But something does not sit well with the spine and who you are. You feel it, like you feel it in the lick of things, but you don't trust the lick of that feeling because the rest leaning of being triggered by that is being in weird situations, or situations that sometimes might be weird, and weirdness you like, and weirdness can be funky and fun and authentic. Yeah, did you really need to be triggered in that aspect to then have that experience? Or could you have been triggered another way to have that same fucking experience? Maybe even more elevated at that. God. Some of this energy is really trash. Like, they put you around situations, it's really trashy situations. I wanted to say situation, but they're like situation. It's a very shitty situation they put you in. And you do feel a lot of its impact, so that you feel like it's the world working with you and universe working with you. Of course, we're always going to work with you in the regards of you figuring out who the fuck you are. That's very important. You know, at the same time, whoever the fuck you are should never be stuck at where you are, and the inner inertia should always be moving. Ten of Swords. The moment it's not, you are not in a comfortable position. I don't know how to make this make sense, because some of you, I mean, everyone reacts to not making sense energy in their own fucking common or non-common sense. Alright? Like, it could be a second guess. It could be a fucking, like, a distraction, a subtle awareness coming in. It could be like a little singe to the chest pain, a little singe to the anxiety of your chest, or like a headache, like, oh, a headache, or something, or not being in the mood to eat when you're always hungry, or you're never really hungry, but all of a sudden you're hungry. Like, there are certain aspects to your everyday routine where some things are off, and because they're just subtly there or not as loud as the rest of the fucking problems, you're ignoring them, and that is gonna bite you in the ass. But it's already biting you in the ass, but it's gonna bite you in the ass some more, because it needs you to understand full concept, full disclosure, full trajectory here as to why this is not only a lesson to have had, a lesson to have, and a lesson to go. And let go, let learn, and allow new to come rejuvenate, reduce, reuse, recycle on yourself. Interesting. What a clusterfuck. Alright, some closing highlights. We have Sagittarius, number 9, and we have waning gibbous, gratitude. Number 41. Alright. With that being said, Gemini, may you have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are in the ether of this time and space. And may you keep flowing, growing, and glowing. Take care.